The Jewelry Exchange Direct.
How about funding a chair in the non-narrative cinema of self-identified pansexuals? What?
We also need to hire more deans to decide which Halloween costumes are appropriate.
8 deans should do it.
With an issue as heteropatriarchal as nuclear power, we'll have to hire multicultural empathizers, build a new safe space.
Not so fast. We insist on a chair of anti-nuclear studies and a nuclear-neutral curriculum pathway.
Absolutely, Teddy. We run all decisions past the squash team.
Also the fencing team, water polo, and Handsome Dan the mascot.
Release me, you hound.
It's pretty funny. Mr. Burns goes to Yale. The Simpsons mocking social justice warriors on campus. But you know what? Here's the thing. Is it really that far off from reality? Joining me now, the author of Grow Up Here, Larry Winget. When you heard that, Larry, it's good to see you. Is that an accurate depiction of what's going on around the country on school campuses?
I don't know. I'm the hetero patriarchal guy I think they're talking about there. You know, I think they've given us a huge gift. And we need to be thankful for The Simpsons right now, because when you consider the fact that The Simpsons is the #1 rated animated show of 18 to 49-year-olds, which would be these college kids and their parents, maybe Homer can do something that Mom and Daddy didn't do, and that was to teach these kids just how silly all of this looks to the rest of the world. This isn't far off. You're right. It looks like what's really going on, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
You know, what do you think? Do you think this kind of campus coddling will continue, or are Americans getting tired of this mentality? I mean, you're right. Even now, The Simpsons are making fun of it. What do you think? Are Americans getting tired of it?
I hope they're getting tired of it. I think it will eventually change, because I think we're seeing pushback in our voting. We're seeing pushback in the way even the entertainment industry at this point is saying, look, it's gone too far, it's dumb. If it makes us pay attention to the other side and start to be more sensitive, I'm all for that. But when it goes so far that it's this ridiculous, we've got to step back and say, we need some common sense involved, and maybe, just maybe, this will help in some little way.
You know, the common sense means letting debate happen in order to sharpen college-age student minds so they can make it in the real world. They need those brains to be, put up to debate. But to your point, what do you think about what's going on with schools not allowing all sorts of speakers because of their conservative politics and ideology? You've seen that fight with now Ann Coulter in Berkeley.
Yeah. Well, we love freedom of speech. Everybody wants freedom of speech as long as that speech agrees with us. And that's a common argument that we're hearing quite a bit these days from those of us with some common sense. What we have to realize is that every single day we should expose ourselves to people who disagree with us, so we can not only find out what they have to say, but why they have to say it. But we also need mamas and daddies, parents and schools and everybody to reinforce the idea that you can disagree without being disrespectful and disruptive. That's where we've taken it too far. We need to expand our minds by understanding why people believe what they do and listening to them.
You know what I think is going on, Larry? I don't think Berkeley feels that it's up to the task and is smart enough to go after Ann Coulter. Maybe they're afraid of her. I mean, why not debate her? Put up somebody, go after Ann Coulter. That would be great, wouldn't it?
It would be wonderful. In fact, every time there's anybody on a college campus, I think we need more open debate from both sides. But to cut one side completely off, that really does the students a disservice. We think we're helping the students. We're not. We're hurting the students.
Yeah, they're punching